Once upon a time, there was a man named Pirate Style Jutsu, and he decided to read you his live reaction or do his live reaction for chapter 962 of One Piece, called The Daimyo and His Retainers. Ew, retainers? Like in that, like when you're a kid, you have in your, oh, never mind. Oh, those kind of retainers. Right, okay. Okay, so let's do it. We had a break. And it felt like a really long break, but we're back from break, so let's do chapter 962 of One Piece. Starting with the cover page. Oh, God! Okay, oh! Very nice subversion of expectations, Oda, to quote, the Ryan Johnson method. Okay, so the cover page, we're in Dressrosa with Beiji and his crew. And we think what we thought was Lola turns out to be that girl from the Don Quixote Pirates. That really fat, ugly chick who Frankie fought, I think. And she's like guarding the factory, I think. It was, I forgot her name. She's such a minor character. I guess she's so minor they didn't even bother to arrest her. So she's still wreaking havoc in Dressrosa, just smooching every man she could get her hands on, including the Marines. And Vito's over here, like, oh my god. I know it looks like he's trying to hide himself, like, oh, like that's not Lola. So yeah, okay. Oh My Family, Volume 12. We stumbled upon an intoxicated, vacuum-kissing devil and her pursuers. So, okay, so the Marines are trying to arrest her, I guess, but she's just smooching them all into submission. That's funny. Okay, so, yeah. She's, it's definitely not Lola, but, maybe it's Lola on Dressrosa. We'll see. We'll see where this, I still don't know where this cover page is going, but that's funny. Alright, so we're back in the pad, got to get back into the past, Samurai Jack. In the land of samurai, Wano country, specifically in the Hakumai region, back in the Oden flashback. After being exiled from the capital, what? Are you really leaving, Sir Oden? We will be free of your trouble. We will be free. Let's see, it's been a week. I'm a little rusty. No, I'm just kidding. We will be free of your trouble, but it will be lonely without you. So here we are in the Hakumai region in the castle of Yasuye. Here's Oden. I heard that there was a beast living in Kuri, a monster by the name of Ashura Doji. Ah, okay. Kuri is a cancer upon Wano. Even Lord Sukiyaki does not touch that place. So that's Yasu. Kuri has become a haven for the fleeing criminals. As soon as one crosses into Kuri, the laws of the shogunate are meaningless. Although if they are not strong enough to survive in Kuri, then they are only delaying their death sentence. Kuri is so lawless. How lawless is it? Oh, sorry. Kuri is so lawless it might as well not be part of this country. And here's Oden. How interesting. I think I will take my own tour around the country. Oden looks really cool in this panel here. He kind of looks like Kinemon, but like a more manly version of Kinemon, like the current Kinemon, not the flashback one. So here, this room seems to be trashed by Oden. Apparently, this is the room. This is the room he stayed in. Just look at this place. How could he make such a mess? We should demand compensation. Well, I would rather just pretend a natural disaster passed through. Lord Yasuye, you're too soft on Oden. So, yeah, Oden pretty much is a natural disaster. The money is gone. Yes, it was locked in a safe, but here's his assistants talking to Yasuye about the money. And here's little Orochi.
I hate to be a snitch, but I saw what happened. It was Lord Oden. He stuffed all the money into a bag.
If you can't trust Orochi, who can you trust? I'm sure he's being very truthful. I knew it. He repaid our hospitality by robbing us. Unforgivable. And here's Yasu thinking to himself, if Odin was responsible, he would have done it in a more spectacular manner. Are you certain, Orochi?
Huh?
Orochi just says flinch. Orochi just, huh? He's so shifty.
Yes, please forgive me. I was just too scared to stop him.
Yasu's very suspicious, as he should be. After leaving Hakubai, Odin and his followers caused many incidents on their way to Kuri. How long are you two gonna follow me? Forever! We adore you! Kinemon and Denjiro. And Odin makes his face. He looks disgusted. So now it's apparently some time has passed and now it's raining. And Odin seems to be inside where his two retainers will guard outside. What are you two doing? As your servants, we must stand guard. Come inside already, you dolts. What are you doing? I've decided to keep a log. Apparently, sailors from the outside world do the same thing during their voyages. And so, from then on, their exploits were recorded in Odin's logbook. Uh-oh. Okay, I scrolled down. Okay, let me read the narration. In Ringo, so now they're in Ringo and, it's snowing. In Ringo, we encountered two hungry brothers covered in filth. They danced on the streets to get by, but the locals treated them scornfully. Okay. I see two, he said two brothers, and I see two people that look like girls, but I'm pretty sure I know who these two very feminine boys are. And I'm going to guess that this is, first of all, Kiku, and apparently, if I'm right, his brother, Izo. So let's scroll down. Wow. Alright. Confirmation. I never heard this theory before that they could be brothers, but that makes a lot of sense. The son of the former head of the Hanayanagi school and his younger Izo and his younger brother Kiku Nojo. Okay, that's very cool. See young Izo and young Kiku kind of playing. Izo's doing his little fan dance while Kiku's like sadly playing this the instrument, the shamisen, I think. So yeah, that's it. Okay, so they met them in Ringo. Izo and Kiku were they met them in Ringo. That's interesting. I learned that they were raised in a dancing school, but their family was torn apart after their father was arrested and convicted. Eat up, you little brats! Odin's sharing some food with them. They scarfed down the Odin we made with tears streaming down their faces. So that's very nice of them, I guess, to feed the two kids. In Kibi, there was a demon that would steal human hair. Huh? What, like Yura from Inuyasha? It did not matter whether his victims were dead or alive. He turned out to be a weirdo who used the hair to make brushes so he could sell them to make a living. This is Kanjuro. Okay. Kanjuro looks pretty similar to how he looks now. But his hair is more kind of like a mullet, I guess. But he still has like these long sideburns, I guess. I'm guessing his hair is still red, maybe, but you can't tell, obviously. He came for my hair, so I beat him up. He has been following me ever since. The Demon of Kibi, Kanjuro. So he's from Kibi. Interesting. I like how the retainers are all from different regions of Wano. So he Kanji was from Kibi, Izo, and Kiku are from Ringo. So, but yeah, back to Kanjuro. Ooh, I yield, I yield. I thought you were a corpse. It seems that he was persecuted in the past, but you reap what you sow. In Udon, there were rumors of a heinous mountain bandit. He would fight any man he locked eyes with and kidnap any woman. Why do you guys keep following me? So it's just the group following Odin keeps getting bigger. And here we have, but it turned out to be Raizo, a genius ninja who resigned from the Kozuki family's Oniwabanshu. Oh! I think, did we know that? I mean, it's pretty much implied that, so not a huge assumption that to make that Raizo was a part of the Oniwaban at one point. So, yeah, here's the confirmation. He was heartbroken after being rejected by Kunoichi. Lord Odin, I'm sick of living I'm sick of living and hiding like some hermit. Former member of the Kozuki family's Oniwabanshu, Raizo. So yeah, he's crying, I guess appealing to Odin. And now the lawless land of Curry. And here we have Ashura Doji, who looks exactly the same as he does in the present time, which is weird. Ew, it looks like he beheaded a big snake and he's like pouring the blood into his sake bowl. Or the venom or something. The unstoppable monster of Curry, Ashura Doji. He's looking very menacing, like a big demon or something. Kozuki Odin is coming to Curry. The Shogun's own blood, huh? I would love to kill him. Bring him to me. Yes, sir. I hate privileged people with power the most. So yeah, Ashura Doji looking very villainous. Here we're back with Odin's group. Where is Sir Odin? He said he was going to relieve himself. I think he went south. I thought he said that yesterday. He often disappears for a day or two on a whim, right? Here's Denjiro. Hey, wait a second. Curry's to the south. What? Here's Kinemon freaking out, running. How disgraceful. I swore that I would die for him. But I'm too late to the battle. Look, the front gate is broken. So they arrive somewhere. I guess this is the gates to Curry. Odin standing there with his swords drawn in front of a huge group of bandits, looking badass. After I broke open the gate, I was overwhelmed by the stench of blood, sweat, and corpses. Hehe. So are you Kozuki Odin? I was disowned. That is no longer my name. It was as if the entire world turned its killing intent and directed it towards me. The rules there seem simple. One is free to enter, but leaving would mean death. Kind of like Topland, I guess. Tell your boss that a samurai has come. Maniacal looking Odin right here. Very like maniacal badass face with some dark shading. How stifling. Such an environment is unfit for humans. And then then he goes in to battle. Never leave. That is the kind of rule I hate the most. Hurry, look for Lord Odin. There is dust coming from that mountain. He must be there. Sir Odin, we are here to help. They followed me. They followed me even out here. So his retainers show up. It's weird that it looks like Izo is carrying Kiku. Kiku is the older brother, and Izo is the older brother. Kiku's younger brother, but he's like carrying Kiku on his back for some reason. Like he's like tied to his back. He's just kind of like lifeless. So that's weird. But yeah, it's very cool to see Izo confirmed to be in Wano, to be from Wano. There's a big theory, the common theory. But we haven't seen Izo since the Marineford War, so we haven't seen him in quite a while. But it's really cool to see him here. But yeah, So the retainers are rushing in to help Odin, but he's already taken care of all of them, including Ashura. I thought I saw a severed arm for a second. When I looked down on the ground, I thought I saw a severed arm, but it's just this guy kind of laying like this. But okay, so it's Odin looking like the badass god of all samurai, the great Kazuki Odin, sitting on top of Ashura Doji's unconscious body. Sorry, I just finished up here. It took all night. I cannot believe it took that long. So this is the power of the infamous Ashura Doji. Okay, Ashura's not unconscious. Hurry up and kill me. It was inevitable that my life would end like this. I have no regrets. And then Odin, hey you lot. Do you all still adore me? I will be needing your strength and wits. I've decided that I want to become the king of these scumbags. And here we have Tsukuyaki's assistant, the guy who gave him Odin the disownment paper. He's running. It was a hellish land filled with the stench of corpses, but Odin used his overwhelming might to round up all the ruffians of Curry and turn that hell into a peaceful and prosperous place for its inhabitants. And so we see, there's no dialogue from him, but we see the assistant telling the shogun what his son has done. And Yasu and his people are celebrating. Only he would be able to do something like this. He really changed that curry. So, that's Onimaru the fox and his master. What was it? I forgot the name of his master. The samurai. I guess he was the daimyo of Ringo back in the day. But yeah, that's cool to see Onimaru. So yeah, all the regions are celebrating. They're all impressed with Odin's wrangling of curry. And here we have Osudu. The narration continues. Having heard of his remarkable exploits, Shogun Kozuki Sukiyaki reversed his decision to disown Odin. You know, cool little, it looks like kind of like a little painting of Odin and his men, all happy. He then declared his son the daimyo of Curry. Our very own Lord Odin is going to become Curry's daimyo. We did it. So yeah, all the bandits in Curry are celebrating. With this, Curry will become a proper region. It is hard to believe this is finally happening after all that hard work. Congratulations, Sir Odin. Odin's daimyo. So yeah, they're all happy. Is something wrong, Ashura? Well, this is the first time I've seen what peace looks like. Thank you, Odin. None of that sappy talk. He just kicks Ashura in the face. Ashura's all bad. Odin just turns away. Although, now that you mention it, a daimyo requires retainers. You know, because his teeth aren't always perfect, so he needs a retainer. I'm sorry. I would rather not have some uptight officials following me. So you guys will do. You can be my samurai. And they're all crying, including Ashura Doji. Lord Odin! Go on, get off of me. Your snot is dripping everywhere. Their tears are rocketing out of the castle. Like Deku and his mom from My Hero. 6 years later, and 33 years from the present, the survivors of the legendary Rocks Pirates started recruiting. They would eventually become the beacons of power for the next generation. So we see, the Rocks Pirates. We see Kaido and Big Mom, Whitebeard, Shiki. I guess that's Captain John, maybe, behind Whitebeard. We see their silhouettes looking badass. It's Wano Country Curry Beach. What are they, animals? Oh shit. I know who this is. What are they, animals? Or are they just hairy people? Weird looking monsters, perhaps? We have Kawamatsu, who we're seeing for the first time in this flashback. How freaky! So it's ironic here that Kappa say something's freaky looking. But I recognize these two little characters when even though they're face down in the sand. Looks like a dog and a cat washed up on the beaches of Curry. Who are these two figures that have washed ashore? I think it's Mr. Two, Bone Clay, and Dadan. Definitely those two. No, it's Nekomamushi and Orochi. So that's really cool. We get to see them. So yeah, that'll be chapter 962, the Daimyo the Daimyo and his retainers. That's a very cool little flashback chapter. It's very, like I said, very cool to see Izo and find out he's the older brother of Kiku. So that's a little theory that's been kind of confirmed here. Well, it was never a theory that they were brothers, but that's surprising actually that wasn't a theory. But the theory was always that Izo was also a member of the Nine Red Scabbards. So yeah, I guess that's definitely confirmed now. So that's really interesting. It's cool to see how Odin became the Daimyo Curry. So yeah, we'll see where this goes next week because there's no break. So yeah, this is Pirate Style Jitsu signing off. And don't trust Orochi.